Today, I'm going to show you how to build a scattergun. Tools and materials you'll need include a Dremel, a saw, a drill, sandpaper, box cutter or X-Acto knives, wood glue, a hot glue gun and hot glue, pine EVA foam or one giant sheet of polystyrene, a round Tupperware container, acrylic paint, PVC, a chopstick, springs or rubber bands. Cut the PVC into 15-inch lengths. Cut the rim off the Tupperware container. Trace the Tupperware dish onto the EVA foam or whatever material you chose to use. Trace a slot on the side of the container. Trace the PVC onto the circle you cut out. Cut out the circles and insert the PVC. Cut a long strip of material for the top of the barrel. Attach carved pieces of foam to make the sights. Now glue it on top of the barrels, making sure the barrels are straight and even with each other. I also attached these foam pieces to the inside of the barrel so that it would line up flush with the inside of the container. For the front grip, I cut a small block of extruded polystyrene and carved it with the box cutter. You don't need to use polystyrene, you can make this out of foam or pine. Attach the front grip to the barrels. Draw the shape of the handle onto the wood and cut it out. This piece of pine was too narrow, so I had to cut 2 sections. I sketched out the pieces for the mechanism and carved them out. This is where I used the chopsticks, rubber bands, and wood glue. Feeling impatient, I used hot glue to close the handle and carved it into a more rounded shape. In retrospect, I should have spent a lot more time sanding the handle. I built the inside structure of the ejection slot with foam and cardboard. I cut a hole in the back of the container for the handle support. Then I carefully glued in the barrels and the handle. I covered part of the handle with cardboard just for a different texture. Finally, I painted the gun. I'm using acrylic paint instead of spray paint because the aerosol in spray paint would destroy the polystyrene grip. This is why I recommend pine instead. So this is how it turned out, and it's alright. If I had more time, then I would have sanded and stained the handle instead of painting it, because this looks okay from a distance, but up close, not so much. I also would have spent a lot more time on the paint job, you know, just dressing it and all. But this is alright for what I need it for. I am going to make a test film for this prop, but it will have nothing to do with TF2. Part of why I built this prop is because I can use it for things other than TF2 films. My next build video will be hopefully not a gun, just to show some variation, but whatever.